if you find your dream home before the current one sells? Or maybe you're worried that if you sell first, you'll have nowhere to live. If that sounds familiar, you're asking one of the most common questions homeowners in El Paso have. Should you sell before buying your next home? The answer isn't the same for everyone, but having the right strategy can save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of stress here in El Paso, Texas. I'm Joanne Garcia with YourElPasoHomes.com, and today I'm going to walk you through the smartest ways to coordinate selling your current home in El Paso, Texas, and buying your next one, also here in El Paso, Texas. Or if you're wanting to relocate out of El Paso, Texas, we can discuss that also. We'll cover some bridge loans, contingencies, how to use your equity, timing your sale, and even how to rent back agreement can make your move so much easier. The biggest mistake I see homeowners make is assuming that they have to choose between selling first or buying first. In reality, there are several ways to structure a transaction, depending on your financial situation and your goals. That's why planning ahead is so important. Every family's timeline is different, and the right approach starts with understanding your options. Before you start touring homes and putting together that for sale sign in the yard, let's discuss. Let's start with selling first. For many homeowners, this is the safest financial choice because it gives you access to your home's equity before you purchase another home. That equity often becomes your down payment, which means you can avoid carrying two mortgage payments at the same time. It also gives you a clear budget because you know exactly how much money you're working with. The downside, of course, is wondering whether you live in that home if your next home isn't ready. That's where planning and negotiations become incredibly valuable. The downside, of course, is wondering where you're going to be living if your home isn't ready. That's where planning and negotiation becomes incredibly valuable. One option many sellers don't realize is the availability of a rent back agreement. After closing on your home, you may be able to remain in the property. You can negotiate staying there a couple of weeks and paying rent on it, even though you're no longer the owner and it has a new owner. This gives you extra time to find your next home without rushing into a purchase or moving twice. In the right situation, it's a great solution that creates flexibility for everyone involved. Now let's talk about buying before selling. Some homeowners choose this route because they don't want to feel pressured to find a new home quickly. If your finances allow it, this can make a transition much smoother. One financing option is a bridge loan, which provides short-term financing by using the equity in your current home unless it sells. While bridge loans aren't the right fit for everyone, they can be extremely helpful when you're confident your current home will sell in a reasonable amount of time. Another strategy involves adding a home sales contingency to your purchase offer. This means your purchase depends on selling your current home first. It provides protection for you financially. Although in a competitive market, some sellers will say no, they do not want to take a contingency. That's why it's important to understand what's happening in the El Paso market before deciding which strategy gives you the strongest position. Looking at the latest local market numbers, we're seeing a median sales price of about $370,000, while homes are spending a median of 16 days on the market. That's about 33% longer than this time last year, even though inventory remains relatively low at 389 active homes. Closed sales and new listings have both declined compared to last year's as well. What does this mean for you? It means pricing and preparation matter more than ever. Buyers are still purchasing homes, but they're taking a little bit more time to make decisions. If you're planning to sell before buying, have a well-prepared home and a smart pricing strategy that can always help keep you on track with your timeline. It is also why understanding your equity is so important. Many El Paso homeowners have built substantial equity over the past several years without realizing just how much purchasing power they have. Before making any decisions, it's worth finding out what could your home realistically sell for in today's market. That number becomes a foundation for every other decision you make, for your budget, for your financial options, and for your moving timeline. The good news is you don't have to figure this out by yourself. Every move is unique, and the best strategy depends on your finances, your timing, and your goals. Whether you're selling first makes the most sense, buying home first is a better fit, or if you need a creative solution like a bridge loan or a rent back agreement, having a plan in place makes the entire process so much more less stressful. Before making a move, let's build a plan. I'm Joanne Garcia with YourElPasoHomes.com, and I would love to help you create a personalized strategy that fits your situation here in El Paso. Reach out today, and together we'll map out the smartest path to selling your current home and helping you buy the next one with confidence. Check out all my videos online, and I'm pretty sure if you're a home buyer or home seller, there's a video for you. If not, let's connect.